Hey everybody, it's Self-Care Sunday, so I've got my face mask on. I don't do it very often, but pause the TV. I thought I'd, just for fun, do it anyway. So, I thought I'd just post a little bit about the changes I've been making since I saw the surgeon, and they're hard. I think the hardest one is slowing down when I eat. I typically eat in like 10 minutes. I've been that way my whole life. So this is definitely a change for me. My surgery Bible says that I need to set aside 30 to 60 minutes to eat my lunch, and I'm supposed to set my fork down in between bites, and I'm supposed to use a smaller plate so the portions look bigger. I'm supposed to not watch TV while I'm eating, not use my phone while I'm eating. It says that I should have a designated area like the dining room table to sit at and eat. So I've been doing that, except for today. I did eat in front of the TV today. It's just a hard habit to break. So like I said, I think the hardest part of this the changes that I've made so far this week has just been slowing down. The closest I got to 30 minutes was about 20, and that was when I had Eric sitting there eating dinner with me and we were able to have a conversation. That made it so much easier because it turned into more of a social thing, and we had a good conversation, so it was just easier to focus on something else other than just the food. So every other time that I've had my meal without Eric, when I'm by myself, I just speed right through it in 10 minutes. So I got to work on that. It's important to eat very slowly after surgery because of how small your pouch is. You get pain, you get gas, you get vomiting and nausea if you eat too fast, if you eat too much. So this is definitely something I need to work on. And I'm glad that I'm starting everything early. I've got like at least 4 to 6 months before I'm in surgery, but I figure if I make the changes now and work on them while I'm in therapy, while I'm seeing the doctors, all that stuff, the dietitians, I think it'll be a lot easier the closer I get to surgery and after surgery to continue these changes because I've already built the healthy habits and the healthy boundaries with food. So I'm glad I'm starting early. It's just not easy. Some of the other changes I made is I've started measuring my food, weighing my food. I did that for a while, long time ago. It felt like a lot of work, so I kind of give up on that. But it's very important with gastric bypass or any weight loss surgery, really, to measure and weigh your food and make sure you're getting the correct portions, the right amount of protein, the right amount of fat, like all that stuff. So I am working on reading labels more carefully. I'm working on measuring and weighing. Let's see, what else have I been working on? Oh, I'm keeping my food diary, stuff like that. That's required for the dietitian. Since we only meet once a month, I have to keep track of everything, my weight, all that stuff for them. So I'm working on that. And I also have to practice making only enough food for one meal. I'm not supposed to have a bunch of leftovers, and if there is leftover food, then it needs to be put away before I sit down and eat my meal. Then you're less likely to go back for more because it's already put away. You're less likely to graze because it's already put away. So that one makes sense. I've just, my entire life, have cooked enough for an army, and a lot of you can relate with that. When you grow up living in a full house, 5 people, and you've got to cook for them, or if you like to eat, you always make more. So I got to work on that. So I'm trying to slowly make these changes just because if I do too much, I know I'll get overwhelmed and I'll give up. Or I'll have a setback, and I really don't want that for this. So I'm starting with the eating slower and the measuring and weighing of my food. Those are the two main ones that I've started with. And then the cooking less and stuff like that will come later. I also am supposed to do things like make a 7-day meal plan, write it all down, do the grocery shopping if you need to for it, and then stick to that. Don't eat anything outside of the meal plan that you make. So that's something I'll have to work on a little bit. I don't like meal prep. It's just time consuming and I hate it and it's annoying. But I know it's something I'm going to have to do for sure. So the things that I'm doing now are paying off already. At the end of November, I was 308. And a couple weeks into December, I made it down to 304 from 328 at the beginning of November. I had gained some back in January and a little bit this month, but I'm back down to 306. So I went from 315 when we first spoke 3 weeks ago on my very first video. I was at 315 and now I'm back down to 306. So things are paying off and I'm seeing results. I'm feeling really good in my gut. I've cut out sugar. I'm gluten-free. So I know the gluten-free might make things a little more difficult too, but that's why I'm seeing the dietitian. So they can give me alternatives. So I'm a little nervous about that. Hopefully the protein shakes and stuff that I have to drink and everything are all gluten-free. We'll find out. I'll talk to the dietitian and we'll go from there. So yeah, my gut feels really good right now. I'm eating a lot of greens. I really do like eating a lot of vegetables with my meals. So that's nice. Trying to think if there was anything else really. Oh, I mentioned I was going to go back to therapy and I actually have my first appointment set up. It's on Tuesday night after work, virtual, which is great. I don't have to miss any work. And I don't have to travel an hour and a half. That's obviously nice. So her name is Allison. She's at the clinic I was at before for my PTSD therapy. So I'm excited to go back. So I really liked it there. She does art therapy, which is pretty interesting to me. So I'm excited to see how I can unlock my creativity and use it for to benefit the changes I'm making and how we're going to use it to build healthy habits and build healthy boundaries. So that's cool. And she's a senior clinician there. So when I read about her and I read her disclosure statement and everything, I really liked what I saw. So I requested her specifically, and that's who I'm going to see. So I'm really excited for that. I will post another video afterward to let you all know how it went. Probably won't go into too much detail. You never know what we talk about, but I'll let you know if I liked the experience and if I liked her. So that's exciting. I don't think I've ever really been excited for therapy. I don't think a lot of people are. So it's an interesting feeling to have, to look forward to something like that. So I think that's really it. I just wanted to catch you up on some of the changes I was making and all that good stuff. So I hope you all are having a great Sunday and that you had a really good weekend. And I'll see you Tuesday night. All right. Ciao.